Ah, yes, just what I wanted. A Jua update first thing in the morning. Again, I was waiting for this yesterday, but now it's coming today. So, woohoo! The video I actually had planned to come out today is being pushed to next week. Wonderful, and it was one that I was actually really excited to upload as well. But anyway, patch notes time. It's already everyone is super pissed. Like everyone's really angry with this update. I think everyone's basically burnt out on Omegas. So let's just jump, do it. I think these both leave. I don't know why they post the same link twice, but let's just jump right into it. The Omega Outburst update. Like, we just got Segnosaurus released into the wild. After it was introduced the last update, it's finally been introduced into the wild, and as a limited spawn. And now they're adding even more Omegas. But, let's see. Is my Discord overreacting like the Red Rex, or are they completely justified? Honestly, they were justified with the Red Rex, but it did seem like a lot of people on my YouTube loved the Red Rex. They were really excited for it. So, yeah, it's very interesting to see how different the communities are from my Discord and just general YouTube. Okay. Anyway, let's just jump right into the new dinosaurs. Oh, wait. I'm a bit mixed on that. Like, I was told that the renders are ugly, but that is like, it's mid. It's pretty, that's a mid. I would say, not my favorite Utyrannus design, but not a horrible Utyrannus design. I'm not going to read it. We all know who Utyrannus is, but okay, Utyrannus is one of the most strategic theropods. Okay, well, I don't need to read that. That's just scripting. Group Fierce. Is it just Fierce? It is, okay, I don't know. Okay, this Fierce dinosaur mixes a high healing point. Okay, Group Fierce Strike, Roar. Oh, it's just like a Mortem Rex's Roar. Okay, that's not Alert Group Fierce Strike, is it? Like, that's just Group Fierce Strike? Is that a new move? Have we had a dinosaur with Group Fierce Strike? We've had Group Defense Shattering, but anyway, Roar, we already know that. And then at level 6, it unlocks a swap-in, Alert Critical Rush. Looks like it comes in, heals itself, gains critical chance and speed. And then Ferocious Restore is from Giganix. Critical Escape. That looks like a different version. That's like someone escapes and you deal a critical strike, but not like guarantee. It's not like Collision where it's like 100% critical chance, or Critical Escape where you just gain critical chance. Maybe this one might even pin? I don't know. Alert Fierce Rampage. It looks like, well, we'll find out what the abilities do eventually. Homalocephale. Okay, this one I can say, again, not bad, but just like the UT, with Jurassic World Evolution's Homalocephale existing, I don't think anything's beating that. That is the most adorable dinosaur to exist. And the Utyrannus and Dewey, that is the most beautiful dinosaur to exist. So these renders mean nothing to me. You are you a flock? You're not a flock, okay. That's very interesting. Bulwark. Group Resilient Impact. Swap in Heavy Charge. Bellowing Impact. Yeah, because this thing can bellow. That thing's gonna bellow across the land. That's Swap in Heavy Charge. Oh, are they finally doing my version of Swap in Charge? Oh well. Head to head. And then we have I didn't know this guy was coming. Masiakasaurus. These are all dinosaurs I know, so I don't really need to read the descriptions of these guys. Is this what Masiakasaurus looks like now? Did they update its design so it no longer has those weird teeth? I don't know. This one does look very demonic, though. I guess they're trying to go for a Halloween theme here. Thievish Strike, Instant Dodge Impact, Swap in Ambush Rend. Oh boy. It doesn't really have anything to do with the actual ambush ability, or is this just a completely new move that used the same name? Fade. I like the name of that one. And I like the profile of this. I like the profile of both of these, actually. No Escape Rend. And Weakening, Decimate, and Run. What's this? Oh, Rativates. That is basically Struthium. Oh, that's what he was talking about when he said reskin Struthiomimus. I'm okay with that. But again, the fact that these guys are going to get all the attention and more skins. No, Zane, stop that. You complain every update. Don't complain this time. You've used up your complaining privileges. Leave it to the rest of your Discord. Offensive stance, shattering triple jab. Ooh, I like that name. Like this, but this thing has little stubs for arms. How's it gonna jab you? It's gonna like just little fingers go. Counter dual peck, jab and weave. Oh, okay. So what are you jabbing with? What does he have? Is this the Kung Fu master? Is this dude from the, let's see, Kung Fu Panda, the Dragon Knight? Is he Master Ostrich? Wait, Master Ostrich was a woman. Sorry. Shrill victory and escape. Frustrating rendering. Oh, someone's on the Discord. What is this? Is that Geosternbergia? That's the one I'm very excited for. Oh. Well, that shows me. But Allura Titan! Ooh, the face. The beak. Is that what Allura Titan's face looks like? Well, I want to know. I don't know. I honestly thought... again, this is another case of Dewey did it better. So, that's basically this update. The update where I like the dinosaur models, but Dewey did it better. Wait, I should probably read Ratifates, because I've never heard of Ratifates until now. Means Raft Seer. Pie? Life of Pi? Secret Life of Pi? So named for its resemblance to the extant, I think they mean extinct bird species, Ratates. Ratatouille is a swift-moving ornithomimid that stands smaller than most of its cousins. So is it going to be like the Koreanosaurus, where it's just resized? Because that would make that thing a little more interesting. Not as interesting, but just a wee bit more interesting. Ratifates is a multi-attacker with huge armor reduction capacities, and okay, that's all just random stuff that just tells me what the moves do without even telling me what the move does. And that's just telling me stuff. Allura Titan is a reinvention of the healer in Jua, making itself a sort of leader of the herd. All of Allura Titan's abilities are tailored to group fights, but this does not come at the... Oh wait, no. I read this in the leak, the data mines. Protect the herd, which I assume is a group shield, armor, and dodge. I like that, unless it's a taunt, and then it just doesn't do that at all. Okay. Ferocious assisted rampage. This dude's just a wild card. I honestly need to do an episode probably another episode of Jua Fixes, where I do all of the Hadrosaurs, and I rework them to something like this, because it seems like Hadrosaurs were just resilient healers, but now Jua has completely rebranded what it means to be a Hadrosaur, where they can all do all this crazy stuff, and they still protect the herd. So that's what I'm probably going to do with the rest of the Hadrosaurs, where I give Parasaurolophus something crazy, like a group healing stun, or something like that. That's probably not what I'm going to do, but... Rampage Intervention. Counter Vulnerability Strike. I think that's already an ability that exists. Unless that's just like a medium counter or whatever. Group Invincibility on Escape. But then there are no group battles, so I really don't understand why it has to be a group. And Herd Sentinel. Some really good names. Oh, that's the one. Now that one I'm disappointed with, because... Geosternbergia, man, come on. Dinosaur King gave us a better looking Geosternbergia than that. Maybe it's just the way his neck is positioned. I'm sure when we actually see it in the game, it won't look that bad. It's just the neck. He's missing a neck. That's the problem here. The blue-crested Geosternbergia is among the largest pterosaurs to fly. Is it? Is it really though? There are way bigger pterosaurs than it. Ferocious flying... Okay, yeah, I've already read. It can do like 5 times its damage stat if played right. Ferocious flying strike. Fierce impact. Swap in dive. Ready. Oh man, I already had an ability called dive. Gnawing rampage. What is this? How can this thing go gnaw? Like yang 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 yang. Dive bomb. On escape dive. Ready. Oh, you have 2 diving abilities. Now still, this is probably the Omega I'm going to work towards the most, because They say it's already going to be in the wild, probably in a specific zone though, which is annoying. But Geosternbergia, I've been asking for a new pterosaur for ages. They finally gave one. Yeah, it's an Omega. I don't care. I want it. I've been waiting for new pterosaurs for a long time, and they finally made one, and it looks like it's usable. Gonna use it. I haven't looked at the Omega meta relevancy, so I don't know if Ichthyovenator or Toro are like the best or the worst Omegas. I don't care. I'm just using them. And then here's the one everyone's excited about because it's not an Omega, even though it is a non-hybrid unique. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with all of these Omegas. It's this dude. I still cannot stand for the non-hybrid uniques. I hate them. I hate them more than the Omegas. I know everyone in my Discord is the complete opposite, but no, I don't stand for these guys. Nomengia may be a small Oviraptor, but it has a lot of personality. The crest and unique feather fan of the Nomengia are used for mating displays. It is a high-risk, high-reward kind of dinosaur. This unique is Jua's first with an enhanced critical damage stat. Oh, finally. They added the increased... Can we please go back and rework the critical damage of other dinosaurs, like what I've been doing in Jua Fixes, because you've introduced this stat, and you're finally passing it out to more dinosaurs. Like when you introduced Lockdown, you added it to all the crocodiles, and when you overhauled all the ankylosaurs that have superior vulnerability. Why can't we do something like that again? Like, add critical damage to something that needs it, like the crocs, or the bears, or just something. On Escape, why are you showing all of its passives first? On Escape Rampage, critical counter strike, instant devious strike, critical sidestep, cunning devious impact, cunning decimate, and reactive. Well, I don't care about the reactives. And Pantherator. Weren't we waiting for Pantheratops? Panthera blythea and Thylacatate, 2 cats. They're hybridizing 2 cats. Oh. Weren't we waiting for a Pantheratops? You know, like a Pantheratops. I guess we're really abandoning all those old patch note creatures, like all those, what was it, the word, data mine creatures, like again, is Magnoraptor no longer a thing? The dinosaur I've been grinding DNA for because I saw it in the patch notes and I thought that would be fun, because Alloraptor and Magnapirator, two of my favorite creatures in Jua, fused, and now it's every month that goes by, the reality of that creature actually coming to the game becomes less and less likely, and it just makes me sad that I've been grinding Irritator, Dimetrodon, and Pyroraptor DNA for nothing. It was all in vain. Little is known of the solitary Pantherator. These hunters prefer to dwell in only the highest alpine regions, creating territories of solitude that even Panthera blythea will not challenge. Enhances the defensive tools and countering capacities of its hybrid component, Panthera blythea. This cat's shredding wound is... okay, let's just see. Piercing counter nullification. Wait, okay. Hunt on escape, swift wounding, swap in. Those are both the same. Determined strike. Oh, they finally added that to another creature. Shredding wound, evasive hunt, floating dual claw, and a reactive. Okay, yeah. Let's see where these dinosaurs are coming from. Okay. Find the Omegas of this update available on the map, spread across the next few weeks, starting with Geosternbergia on the map right now. None of them are event exclusives. Very nice. They didn't tell us exactly where what's the new dinosaur, the new Nomengia, if that one's also going to be on the map. It looks like they just, that guy is completely an afterthought. Or it is just an event exclusive, but whatever. Dinosaur updates and Omega improvements. This is something interesting though. First, we have increased the size of the bullseye on all Omega creatures so you can gather more DNA each time you encounter them on the map. I like that. That's very good, because Omegas are already super rare, and they're gonna take a long time to level up, so we want to get the most out of their DNA that we can. Second, we have added more Omega-focused missions in your daily, weekly, and monthly missions so you can earn more rewards and pass progress when using your Omega creatures. Now, if they had updated the rewards, so that weekly and monthly missions also grant you, like completing both of them actually grants you a reward, just like the daily gives you like 100 epic DNA or 100 omega DNA, and then this is also supposed to, like, the monthly gives you like 1,000 and the weekly gives you 400, that sort of thing, then that would have been better. But it just says we're adding a few more missions that are omega focused, and that's not exactly helping, because I don't think anyone has trouble completing the pass. It's very easy to complete. In fact, I usually complete it before, like 2 weeks before it's even over. That's how long it is. Daily login calendar improvements. So this one is interesting because it looks like, I'm not going to read the whole thing because I don't want to waste too much time. But okay, judging from this overhaul, it looks the same. It kind of looks the same, but it looks like there are more maps, more like different kinds of different kinds of calendars to give you more rewards. It's still probably like very minimal rewards and like, I don't know, like 100 Dilophosaurus Gen 2 DNA, that sort of thing. What is it? Returning raid boss is just Erlico Gamma! Yeah, but I don't think anyone needs that. New achievements. Oh, this is just all for the Omegas, whatever. And, okay, I'm just gonna look around until I see something interesting. Oh look, they finally fixed the issue where Rexy was mute in AR. Okay, we got some different moves updated. Alert Buff and Strife, which is for the Archaeopteryx and so on. In its threatened state, this ability now increases critical chance by 50%. Okay, yeah, a small buff for Archaeopteryx, considering it's, an old creature. It's, well, not the oldest, but still pretty old. And then these are all, I think these are the rest of the, oh wait, no, just this one. This is for Diabloceratops, because I know that's getting a buff, which makes me happy because it's my highest level Omega at the moment. In its threatened state, this ability now increases its armor by 25%, and its secured state, this ability now increases by 15%. Okay. Decimating Telson has been changed. Delay changes from 2 to 1, and cooldowns from 2 to 3. I guess that's slightly better than usual, but Alacranix is still a pretty weak Omega. Apex. Tip the scales. This is from Coolosaurus. No, that's not it. But Scholasuchus. You know who I am. You know who I mean. The ingredient needed to fuse Spunarosaurus. That amphibian with the armor that was used in raids all the time before it became irrelevant with these newer creatures, now does 1.5 damage on the most buffed opponent at the time of button press, as they will no longer be buffed due to this ability's effects. Okay, so now this move deals damage, which would be useful if there still weren't better creatures than it. But I guess that does improve its regular just usage in the arena. Probably not. I don't think that's going to change. Kula, I forgot its name. Dang it. Now let's see dinosaur updates. Tenontosaurus is getting a change. Abilities. It's gaining accelerating team. It never had accelerate. It never had. Oh well. It now has rampage intervention. And decelerating counter has been added. Like regular decelerating counter, not minor decelerating counter or anything like that. It also gains a little more attack. And resistance. Oh, gains resistance as well. It's now 50% damage reduction, which I guess it's helpful since it has like a rampage like a new rampage ability. Oh, that means it can only emergency heal. And now it can also deal damage. Okay. It can sort of resist speed reduction and taunt. And now we're immediately jumping to an Omega, Diabloceratops, which again, excited for. I've been using this creature. Looks like, for some reason, this is considered the weakest Omega, not Megalania. Oh well. If they're buffing a creature I use, then I'm not complaining. Leading Charge now cleanses damage reduction. Nice. Survival Instinct now increases the armor by 15% in its secure state. Okay. Survival Instinct now. Oh. That's it? That's not much of a change. All they did was make it... whatever. Alright, let's see if Alcronex is finally changed. Fierce counter added. Like, actual fierce counter, or like just like a minimal fierce counter, whatever. It gains a little more damage, a lot more health, a lot more speed, and damage reduction resistance. So it can now like resist damage just a wee bit. no! Scootification! Out of nowhere, for some reason, they just changed it because, again, this dude was weak even during his introduction. He was not that good. At least not to me, anyway. Decelerating... I just recorded an episode about me fixing these guys. And that episode is now outdated because you exist. Decelerating Rampage becomes Resilient Group Rampage. Okay. Cleansing Strike becomes Instant Defense Shattering Strike. On Escape Lockdown becomes Disarming Lockdown on Escape. And then it also gains a lot more health. And now we have Schoolosaurus, an oldie but a goodie. Okay, actually, it looks like they really changed it up. So again, Tip the Scales now deals an impact damage. Group Distraction becomes Group Distracting Rampage. And Nullifying Counter has been added. Oh, just regular nullifying counter. They keep saying that, like, we added a counter attack to make it really fight back. And then it just turns out, oh no, it's a non-damaging counter attack. Stop. That's why I shouldn't read these anymore, because they're so misleading most of the time. And then they're proven irrelevant 10 seconds later. Anyway, they increased its damage by a pathetic amount, and they increased its health by a good amount, and resistances have been added. It's gained a distraction resistance and an armor change resistance as well. And those are all the changes. Some old creatures have been updated. One rare given an actual proper, honestly a proper update. Maybe we'll start seeing Dinosaurs, but let's be real, we're not going to see it too often. As for the new abilities, let's just rush through them. I'm not going to spend too much time on them. This video's long enough. After swap in, self over 33% of your max HP. Target self, increase critical chance 100%. Increase speed for 2 turns and 2 attacks. For some reason, 2 attacks benefits the speed. And then, while threatened, it just heals itself. So it doesn't do any of that. Okay. Alert Fierce Rampage. What does this do? While secure, cleanse vulnerability. Opponent destroy shields. Remove taunt. Attack times 2. Bypassing armor. But while threatened, heal 100% of damage stat. In addition to dealing all of that. And then except with dealing less damage and then swapping yourself. Critical escapee attack 0.5 and then self automatic swap. So they both swap at the same time. Where does the critical come from? Huh. Head-to-head swap. Bulwark. What is this? Increase armor. Target self. Increase armor, shield, and then cleanse speed reduction. My voice is starting to give way. And damage distraction. Swap in heavy charge. It's the same. Attack 420. Is that telling us how much damage the dude actually has? Oh well. 100% chance to stun for 1 turn and then lock itself down. It is basically what I came up with for the packies a while back. Shredding wound, damage opponent, attack 50%, targets max HP. So it's a rend. And then they should have added a rend ability then. A rend image then. And then bleed 40% of targets max HP. That is strong, honestly. Cunning Devious Impact. So is it a Devious Impact or a Cunning Impact? My voice is really giving way. I gotta do this quickly. That's exactly what it sounds like. Offensive Stance. Looks exactly what it sounds like, except that one targets itself. Triple Jab. Okay, target highest damage opponent, reduce damage by 50%, destroy shields, attack 163 times. I think they're telling us how much damage the Rativates actually does with these. Jab and Weave. Is this another, I don't know, I'm not reading. Oh my god, my voice is really giving way. So I can't read all of these abilities, so I won't know how OP these guys really are. But honestly, I've said my bits. Omegas, I get that everyone's pretty burnt out with Omegas at the moment. I'm okay with them adding more. But then, again, I would have liked to see some epics and rares, not commons. I don't really care about commons, honestly. But I still cannot stand for the new, again, the really kicker is there are better models out there. I've seen Jui make some brilliant looking models. Like, I think out of all these, the Masiakasaurus and the Rativates, who might just be a reskin of another dinosaur that exists in the game already, just slightly altered. And, not you, honestly. Yeah, honestly, the Masiakasaurus and this dude. Actually, no, this dude is the best looking guy so far. And he's the one I hate the most because he's a unique. And as I said with the Draco Venator, I hate the non-hybrid uniques more than the Omegas. So, that's where I'm going to end this video. Let me just quickly see what's going on in the Discord. Bro, Rativates is busted. 1.5 counter? Triple 1.6 damage move? Okay. Looks like I, missed out on something. Or maybe he read that wrong. I think he read that wrong. Because I think, actually, I don't know. Maybe I read that wrong. Oh well, thanks for watching everyone. 25-minute video. I'm going back to sleep.